by Royal Caribbean. As Clemson begins with the football, and that means we take a closer look at the numbers that Cade Klubnik has put up. And you mentioned the 20 touchdown passes. That puts him in the top 4 in America, tied with Tyler Shuck.
He has just been so efficient here now in his second year in Garrett Riley's offense here at Clemson, the offensive coordinator. And he said, look, I'm on the same page with Garrett Riley. I know what he's going to call even before he calls it. Things simple here. They've had a lot of issues as far as communication errors on this side of the ball. You just want to keep Clemson in front of you.
Klubnik with a check down. Maffa brought down. 5. They're going to bring a blitz. Klubnik again to Maffa. Breaking tackles as best he can. Broke one.
Buck has been on. So that's a good thing for Jeff Bromans. You see him right there wearing the referees out.
Klubnik out of the pocket on 1st and 5. And just throws it away.
Screen. But Cade Klubnik has just been on it this year. He's just been so much more comfortable. His production has been exactly what they're looking for.
Swing pass, but well positioned. Antonio Williams, nowhere to go. Quincy Riley.
No more coach-to-player helmet communication. They want to keep it simple, and everyone take responsibility.
4-man rush on 3rd down and 8. Klubnik, jump ball to the sideline, broken up. It'll be another 3 and out.
Again, just good coverage down the field, rushing with some lane integrity. You see the 2 interior rushers. And then you see Tayon Holloway just making the great pass break up against TJ Moore. Got a good break. That run game.
Klubnik lobs one up the seam into double coverage and overthrows the freshman from starting the game off with 3 consecutive 3 and outs.
Here you're going to see Bryant Wesco going up against Louisville's best defender by far, Quincy Riley. And you see him fires whoever's hot, they're going to put number 3 on him.
Here comes a blitz. Klubnik to the sideline, climbing the ladder. And forward progress, it looks like, will give Clemson the 1st down as that time
plays. See if we can establish some kind of momentum.
Wide receiver screen. Rallying Louisville. Quincy Riley read that immediately. And
we're going to play a little man-to-man coverage.
4-man rush. It gets through. Klubnik on his horse. Tries to buy time. Right at the 1st down line to gain. If it's complete, it's for Clemson near midfield. Another blitz. That's slant on time for TJ Moore.
Klubnik hits him in stride.
Play action. Klubnik. Quarterback run. Boy, he pays a price. But he picks up 6.
A little bit. You're seeing Cade run the football some.
Play action. 10th play of this drive. Full shot. A little button hook down to about the 10-yard line. TJ Moore
and Pat Henry, they can go as well.
Swing pass out to Antonio Williams to the pylon. Touchdown.
See Antonio Williams. He's just one-on-one against the safety, MJ Griffin.
And Lewis, now the Clemson offense looked like it got some rhythm to it.
Sure does. You can see Antonio Williams here against the safety who was backed off at about 9 yards, and MJ Griffin. Immediately, Cade Klubnik is going to identify that and say, look, that's exactly what we want. We can tell the safety has given him some room because he's scared of his speed, especially down here where everything happens fast. Griffin tries to drive on it and then kind of hesitates at the point of attack where he should have just shot for the legs and tried to get him down on the ground, because as soon as you hesitate against a guy like Antonio Williams, it's over.
Benjamin Perry, and he recovers very quickly. On the move, Klubnik. Faked a little check down to Phil Maffa.
Need to. You have legs, use them. You're a good scrambler.
There he goes again. Great ball fake. Klubnik. Boy, he doesn't slide. Gets picked up and tossed back. Gain of 9.
You see Klubnik again. He pulls it and decides to take his on his own. Out on the edge. To Marion McDonald. Throw the football with accuracy. is just going to enhance his overall game.
And Dabo Swinney screaming for a flag as well. Nothing comes out. Klubnik hit as he throws. Still rifles one to the sideline. On time to block a shot. And still a 9-yard completion.
How about this movement in the pocket? Eyes down the field, 2 hands on the ball. You see him just using his feet to buy some time, navigate the pocket, and then find the freshman, Bryant Wesco. And just the eyes never come down. He's getting this ball early and often to these young wide receivers and putting it right where it needs to be put.
Eventually comes back and finds Brenningstool.
There and pat the ball multiple times and just hop around.
He follows Maffa on a little zone read, and Klubnik picks up 2. Brace.
It sure is. When you saw the graphic on your screen in terms of the number of transfers that both of these teams have.
Klubnik down the sideline, and that time Wesco became a 3rd down and 8. Blitz coming. It's picked up, ball batted in the air, and it falls into the arms of one of the offensive linemen, it would appear. Yep, Tristan Lee ends up with the ball in his arms, the left tackle, but well behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, you see him, he's just trying to hit a quick slant right here on Antonio Williams. And linebacker Antonio Watts able to time the pass perfectly and get his left hand up in the air. You're going to see it on your screen. You see the left arm of Antonio Watts tip the ball up in the air, and then Tristan Lee.
Up at Oregon, and you're still playing college football. Slant incomplete from Klubnik. I mean, Justin Herbert's
lead. They will ride number 7.
Klubnik finds a man in Wesco for a 1st down. 45 yards of offense, though, so far in the 1st half for Clemson. Klubnik, pocket collapsing, escapes somehow. A Houdini. And the crowd loves that scrambling move by Klubnik. Stanquan Clark eventually brought him down, but that looked like a sack waiting to happen.
Again, the protection is good initially. You can't find anybody open. You see there, he stays poised, keeps 2 hands on the football, escapes out to his left, and then again, uses his legs, just as Dabo has been coaching him to be and what their responsibilities are.
And that's batted down. They want to set up the tunnel screen. And already an 8-play drive underway here for Clemson, but facing 3rd down. Klubnik dropping. He wants a one-on-one. And he drops it right down the chimney, but unable to hold on. Could have put on TJ Moore.
It absolutely is. He has a great release. You see him there. He gives himself plenty of room on that slot fade. Drops it right into the basket. And all TJ needs to do is just really.
As Louisville is throwing a little monkey wrench into their hopes. Over the middle, a slant. And a modest gain on first.
This ball down the field and making some chunk plays.
Klubnik, swing pass. Maffa springs to the sideline, picks up a 1st down. And
Quarterback, don't give up big plays on the defensive side.
Klubnik trying to extend the play, and he is heading south. Now buys time. Fires one to the sideline, broken up. 15 seconds to go in the half. Behind Brenningstool, and he couldn't haul it in. They have 1 timeout left, but now we're down to 9 seconds.
Yeah, it's the perfect call and a great job by Cade Klubnik of just influencing the 2nd-level dropper to kind of.
Could have played.
There you see defensive coordinator Ron English on the sideline.
They're going to call their final timeout here, I would assume. Little play action rollout here for Klubnik. Chase to the sideline and runs out of bounds. No gain. Has simplifying the.
You're seeing the benefits of that now.
Klubnik, 4-man rush, gets home. And this time he can't escape. Losses Gelati and Garrod combined to arrive at the quarterback.
Just watch the pass rush off the edge. You're just going to cave the pocket. Just go with bull rush. Just put your helmet right in the chest of the offensive tackle and just push him back into the
18. Antonio Williams circles in motion. Instead, it's a middle screen that's broken up. 3 and out for Clemson. Down by 2 touchdowns.
Just watch the awareness here and the instinctiveness of Jordan Garrod. Watch as he's running this TT stunt inside, how he just gets his hand up in the air. 157 yards. It's just been a dominant performance up front for their offensive line.
Klubnik scrambles for about 2, maybe 3.
But can they get the chunk plays necessary? They're going to have to throw.
Klubnik looking downfield. Instead comes back to the sideline, a 50-50.
He just kind of loses track of where he is at. You're going to see him right here. Just watch his left foot as he's starting to work back downhill. Right there, he steps out of bounds.
2nd down and 10. Long throw. Down and out for Antonio Williams. Develop.
I think the pass protection is good enough. They just got to get the right play call.
There's a slam. And it looked.
Pick up big yardage.
Klubnik, quarterback run. To the 32-yard. Tipped ball. Incomplete. Tipped it.
It's just a fantastic read on the part of Antonio Watts. You're seeing it right there. Cade never takes his eyes off for 3 in the trips. You see him inside. Now motion across the formation.
Blitz coming. Klubnik finds the crosser. Antonio Williams cut back. Only to about the 7-yard line. They can get a first down inside the 1. Klubnik. Flag down into the end zone, tipped away and incomplete. Undefeated in ACC play. So some headlines in the ACC, and this would certainly be a headline in the ACC if the score stays as it is. In one way or the other, we're going to have a headline as ever win for Louisville over Clemson, and Clemson will drop from the ranks of ACC unbeatens as well as this pass from Klubnik sails out of bounds. The slant and the catch is made. A big hit was Bryant Wesco Jr.
Well, you got to get some chunk plays down the field. You've got to push the ball.
Klubnik floats one over the head of Maffa, throws it away.
Football.
Klubnik, he wants a shot here, also hoping for Stellato, and that was broken up. The 8th pass broken up tonight by Louisville.
Cade is late. He's late letting this go. The ball should be out of his hands right now, even before Stellato put his hand up. He saw it. He looked at it. He just hesitated and didn't pull the trigger. You see him there. He lets that go earlier. He hits that right in. It's decisive for him, and they haven't tried to attack in the middle of the field as much.
Quarterback draw. Klubnik gets to about the 22-yard line. Klubnik on a rollout. The front pylon incomplete.
It's just late. The release is late. He gave the DB time to make up ground. That ball's got to be gone out of his hand before Antonio Williams makes his final break. You're going to see that ball's got to be gone now. And he's thrown with anticipation so far.
Here, play clock at 2. Needs to get the snap off and does. Underneath. Wesco bottled up. That's a first down. Players get lined up. Play action. Back of the end zone, incomplete.
Tick. Over and over and over again. You're going to see it here. It's perfect. He's wide open. Freezes the nickel defender, Antonio Watts.
So Klubnik to Wesco. And a catch and run out to the 44. And the game was still in doubt. Run up there, snap the ball, and go.
It doesn't make any sense that this is what they're doing now, but didn't in the series.
Klubnik chased. And he runs out of room.
Excruciating that he has ever had as a head coach. How that first half went against Boston College.
How do you think he feels tonight for that game? He never scored, but it was Ja'Cory Brooks. Ja'Cory Brooks caught about 5 hospital balls in that game. And it was so tough and helped bring them back.
In terms of its ability to make plays.
Klubnik, fade route, jump ball, incomplete. Hoping for Adam.
Baseball outfielders in particular have this great hand-eye coordination and depth perception.
Klubnik to Brenningstool, down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, so rather, they're going to be right there. Let's just put it that way. They're going to be right there in the end for consideration.
Championship game do you penalize them? That would be 2 losses, but they're playing in the championship, and that's an extra bullet point to look at. And
it'll be, yeah, you are right when we say it'll be interesting to see how the rankings look once they come out, because they've been watching these games very closely. It'd be hard. I mean, after you've seen how they played today, how could you not say that this is a football team that isn't one of the 12 best in the country?
Absolutely.
He's just hoping it wasn't going to be his.
The only thing we've had to go off of so far has been the AP poll.
Right.
Right, that's it. So we've used the AP poll with all of the rankings. The AP poll, standings that the committee puts out on Tuesday night, that shows the frame of reference that we'll be operating off of the rest of the way. As Klubnik, with 50 seconds to go, looks over the middle, throws one high. It's tipped and falls incomplete. Where they're weighting the teams in terms of the leagues.
Yep.
And as Klubnik up against the sidelines, got nowhere to go. And that's why I think an SMU is a perfect game. You get an automatic bid.
Right.
You're in the college football playoff.
Yeah, as Dabo Sweeney said, though, in some of the promos that we ran, some of the interviews we had been playing, he was pretty confident coming into this game and them coming off a bye week.
Yep, SMU and Miami are the only 2 teams that now control their destiny.
Really quiet in here right now. I mean, these fans that are left, just stunned.
Staying in bounds is Olsen against either SMU or Miami, if one of those teams should fall. Klubnik to Maffa on what will be the final play of the night.